And so the madness begins once more. Let's load into our game. I think I had done a lot on this since the last time we played. Because, you know, we have the classic make everything thing set up so we can work on everything else. Oh, speaking of, research. Everything we're going to need should be being made here now. Yeah, from stations and rails to all the inserters. Yep, that's all working fine. Main things I need to do now is working on the science stuff. Because currently we really only have like the basics going for the science. The greens and the reds. So we have got them going, but they're not good enough. We need military science. Which I think means that we're going to have to expand. The beginning of the belts must be made anew. What was this? Oh yeah, that was that was our oil production. Making batteries, making sulfur, making plastics. All very useful stuff to have. I really need to get some termite bots. Think somewhere. I think it was this one. Yeah, this was the one. Copper down the middle. Green circuits. And plastic down the one side. So let's keep that out. We're also going to need some proper green circuit production. I really don't know where to put this. Do I... It can go here. It can go here. That's not going to make... The thing I've got to remember is that at some point all of this stuff is going to get moved inside. It's all going to end up being moved inside the factories that we're going to be... the factory buildings. We want... this. For start. Wait, no. I'm getting this the wrong way around. I'm missing a step. Cut that out and move it. 1, 2, 3. Let's just dump it there for now. We want 3. And then 2. Oh, that was actually the perfect spacing. Never mind. Then let's copy that and rotate. We're going to need some power. We're going to want you to be green circuits. Let's use the most efficient recipe from the mod we've got. And likewise the same for the copper. This may be overkill. One thing I have not done is gone through and recalculated all of the extra bits we need in terms of efficiency. For the what is it, the new recipes. I think that'll do. You're going to want copper on the outside. And we're going to want iron on these inside ones. And then the greens will come down the center on the way out. So let's... plan this out. If we have one for there, have that coming out. Like that. Oh, you should have planned this better. If I shift this over one, at least shift it like this. Right, let's remove. let's figure this out. So continue that on like that. And if we do it like this, that should work. So now we need to go and get a load more red conveyors and a bunch more inserters. And I need to remember, oh, this one's the military side, the military manufacturing that I've done. Inserters. Now that should do for those, and we should have to get a full stack of those. We're gonna need loads. There we go. And these need to move to the center. Oh wow, we're actually out of bots. Who would have guessed? At least we got those working on stuff on the outside as well, but we've got a problem that some of these have started putting. There you go, that should have cleaned that up. We've got way more than we need for these. Right, had I put the nanobots into the production thing anywhere? I have not. Because I am smart like that. What do we actually need for them again? Stick and repair pack. Luckily we have repair packs here. So if we pull that in from there, that in from there. Nope, that's not going to work. We're going to need another one. So make you the nanobots. Make you iron sticks. Then do that. And then we can have you dump into a box. Don't want to keep too many of them around though. Right, so for the next part, we are going to want to make a bunch of these ones. Let's go with that. I cannot remember who originally made this blueprint, but I've used it ever since I found it because it is just amazing. It's been set up just right, so it's nice and simple. No concerns, no worries. I mean, it would help if I had the right constructors, but it's fine. We can cope. We grab more nanobots. Oh yeah, the last thing I'd been working on was trying to make a strip of this for robotics. Let's. Right, so you are gonna need red circuits, which would come up on here. And we're about to do those, so that's fine. We also need those. So what I can do is really mess around with this. Put that there, and then we can pull from that, and then all we need to do is you go to that one, you go to that one, and there we go. Now we just need to put the red circuits in. Ayo, sheepa. How is the sheepy beepy? You need to come out. And for now, that and that. That is a good question. How is the sheeper? It is a very valid question because, you know, I know the sheeper needs to be sleeping properly tonight. Go minions, work for me. Because I don't want to click. I do hope I'm not missing anything from this. I am. I'm missing express stack inserters. Have I even researched those yet? I don't think I have. Oh, no, no, tell a lie. I think I have. Stack inserters, at least regular ones, we have. We have not done the express ones yet because they involve blue science, which we haven't made yet. Yeah, this entire setup is using all the wrong bits because it's from the non-mod version. So let's fix this one first. And then we can copy it over. There we go, and the reds are starting to come out. What we need. So let's copy you. And then we do that. Get rid of all the stuff that's there that's wrong. And then hopefully we can just drop this over the top. And then we had to run and get more stuff because I did not pick up any extra undergrounds. Also almost got through like 10 stacks of red belts just from that. Right, so let's start making quite so many of those. That's fine. This again, we do not need this many. Not even close to that many needed, thank you very much. Oh, we've run out of stacks of the inserters as well. Jeez, we've run out a lot of stuff on that. Let's just put some of that out just so we've got room. Inserters were up here. Let's dump that thing out. We do not need it. I think that's going to be everything working now. I can update these to be the better recipes. That's not the right recipe. Why is it not work? Fine, we'll do it manually. We do have them for these as well. I'm not sure how useful it is, to be honest. Right, and we would want... some of this to go one way and some to go the other. Which one needed it? Was this one needed them? If I bring you... looks like you need them as well, actually. So, you do that one there. Oh, let's think this through. We need it for you. We also... do we need it for you? I don't think we do need it for you, do we? I mean, I guess we do. Um... so was it meant to be that? Oh, we don't even need the greens to go on here. We've already got greens coming from elsewhere. You got through the turrets. No, the turrets just run out of... Just ran out of, ran out of bullet. Right, where were we before that? We got rudely interrupted. Harvesting that, and then I can just dump this onto this side of the belt. Not needed by any of that for now. What we should get is the red circuits for these. So now we can start getting the assembler 3s. What did Neilhouse's production lines look like for these? And were they... No, they were not built to be modular. Or were they? Um... They were not built to be modular. But that's fine. We can work with it. Iron to go in there. We have red circuits for there. We do have sulfur we can pull out, which is up here. And then where was our steel? Move you across there. We really do need to massively increase steel production. There we go. Let's go pick up some more yellow constructors because we've run out. Constructors, assemblers, I know what I'm talking about. Just take all of them. We have enough of those. Get some more of those and some more of those. Right, so that's all of them. Let's connect the power so we can start that flashing. Right, so this should... No, it does not. Really does make me remember that at some point I need to go through all of my blueprints and redo all the ones that I found. Make them work with the mods. Right, so that's this half. Now let's work on this half. Oh, they're coming back down this way and then they're being fed up. I was wondering how the stuff was getting there then. Okay, almost done. I think this, yeah, this are the last ones. We do have some of these things as intermediates that we can. We can't do these though. The efficiency mod only gives you efficiencies for intermediates. I think if we do have an engine one. Which would take more time for things to work with. Let me just double check. I don't think there's one for these. No, there isn't. Although we could. Make some, we have the red circuits for these. Let's pull all these over because we need all this to go all the way back to our science lab. It's a long way away. Right, and now let's copy this. You need to be marked as blue science. And then this should start feeding in there. Wonderful. And yeah, we're not getting a lot, but that's fine. It's fine. As long as we have something, it will mean we can start working on the new bits. What do we need for military science? Steel, copper, iron. Come on. Go down. Okay, so we need steel. We need to not screw up on steel. So you can come out here. And you can feed into this. You've got copper and iron already coming through up here, so let's split these out. Oop. We'll do that. Iron goes there. Copper goes there. And now we need coal and stone bricks to go in here. But that'll do for that. Now we just need the extra bits coming in. So coal is the first one. I don't think we have coal coming in on this yet. I mean, we have coal. And we can just, like, steal it from here. This is probably the messiest bus I've ever made. Okay, so that's coal sorted. We do have stone bricks somewhere along this road. Because we have used it for something else near the start of the line. Right, here we are. And that, other than having to go through and redo all of these again. Ah, well. Right, upgrade planner. Turn express into regular. Turn long handled into regular. Well, let's go and get like another 100 odd inserters, just to be sure. Right, just grab 3 whole stacks. We will need them at some point. We also need more nanos. There we go. You're making grenades, you're making ammo, you're making piercing ammo. None of which we can mess around with in terms of efficiency. Can mess with you in terms of efficiency though. It was never take longer for each one to work. They're using less each time. And somewhere I should have... Who's that? Oh, Jazzy, you and your silly raiding. How was Power Wash? Did you finish it in the end? And Mono too. Did you finish up that last level? No. But then again, that temple is pretty damn big. I know it took me hours solo. Yes, Jazzy, I know what else is big. Your heart. And your fan. Yes. Yes, welcome on in, Raiders. You should all know me by now. I'm the weird one in Jazz's streams that wants him to bite me. Ooh, laser rifle. You're gonna finally get it. Now that we've actually put in the effort to, you know, get the science. But yes, welcome, Raiders. I am Citybat. I do games, I do art, I do existential crises, and I will at some point eat the entire universe. So welcome on in. I also have really dry, itchy eyes right now. But if I keep blinking a lot, it's because my hands are in front of my face. Oh, and you remind me, Jesse, I need to at some point make an avatar of you. The VIPs for my channel, they all get their own little avatar. So you should see at the bottom that there are people that look like Sheepa. I have yet to figure. Hang on, let me just double check. I'm sure there's a way of actually locking it so that only the certain people can use it. I just haven't figured that bit out yet. But there are Sheepas down there, which terrifies me because there's more than one Sheepa now, and that's never a good sign. I might have to do that offline. I can't see the commands for it, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, right. What will we be working on next? Air filtration was probably a good idea. And advanced material furnaces, so we can get electric furnaces would be nice. And an important one that should be down here somewhere is the rest of the factory bits. Let's have a look. Where was the last one we did? So, right, so we need pylons first, then the factory, then the recursive factory. I wonder if we could actually build an entire factory inside a factory using recursive factories. It could. I think we have the bulk teleport as an option in from one of the mods. So that could technically work, I think. We'd have to teleport stuff into the lowest level of the factories to get processed that would then come out of there into the next thing to process them, which would then keep coming up until it would eventually make the rocket on the well, the rocket would have to come out and then get sent off normally. No, that's okay, Zazzy. I know it's EP times. I mean, it's getting late for all of us. I'm probably gonna be around for another half an hour. I have been getting sleepier with the hot weather. So you go have a good eep eep eep. And thank you again for the raid. I always love you. Always love seeing you. We now have got laser rifles. So goodbye, crappy little pistol. We don't need you anymore. What we do need to do is work out exactly how we make these laser batteries. So laser rifle case and batteries. Oh god, I forgot that the mods make this harder. Right, laser battery. Okay, so you just take plastic bars. That's not that bad, to be honest. I was expecting worse. I was expecting much worse compared to considering what some of the other recipes are. So we have plastic and we have batteries already coming out here. So we can just be lazy, quite frankly, and just dump a thing in here. Let's see, so we need 1, 2, rid of that. In the middle. In. And then we just need to power you. Wait, hang on, no. I need... this. So you're the rifle batteries. And you need to be the cases. Which are there. There we go. And let's say keep a stock of that many. I mean, we're not using batteries for anything else right now. I mean, we could put some effort into getting the bots up and running. Which probably would be a good idea. Now that we've got the base science running, at least for some time, we're not going to need any extras for a while. it would be good to kind of make an additional mall for the bots. We've already made one for military that wasn't in there. Yeah, the first three are from Neil House's packs. The military one I've added for me, just so that we have all the extra gates, walls, ammo, everything we need being made there. But what we are going to need is the bots to get made. Which is going to be a pain. So you need steel, you need steel, steel, and I think you are just going to be the... I suppose we do need the charging port as well, don't we? Yeah, one charging port, four charging pads, one door, 5 antenna, and some steel. Make a robo port. So at the very least, we need to have one of these going down the side that just has steel on it. Possibly steel and red circuits. Since we're going to need not that many of both, I think. Oh, excuse me. So let's get the steel out and the red circuits out. For a start. So you need steel and red circuits. You need steel. You need steel and red circuits. And you need steel. You need steel. I mean, these bits are for the bot, so we might want to put these on a separate line, to be honest. And let's think, if we do... But let's try and plan this out. We need to have iron coming in for this one. So we could do it like this. So you pull out from the iron to make stuff. And then you just get put onto that belt to go further. You pull the iron off, and then you'll put that out there to go onto that belt. We would want pipes, and we would want gears. And then those would both go into here. You pull steel in from there. You would go into there. Pull green circuits off that. And then you would move into here. So that's the electric engines. The steel and the green circuits are already coming down on this side. We'll just need the batteries to come in. Which are only over here, so it's not exactly a long trip. So you can do that. Batteries go in there. And what else do we need for the frame? So, electronic circuits and advanced circuits, which you already have floating around here. So if you get dropped onto here, if I set the belt up properly, we can have the greens come off there. And the reds come off here. If we shift these over a little bit. Of course, I've not considered where these are going to go, so we'd have to move like all of this stuff over by one, which is doable. We can just move that. You can be removed because we've dealt with you. This can all get moved further down as well, to be honest, now. Can I remember how we swapped things over? There was a way of doing this. There was a fancy way of doing it, but I think I might go with the really lazy option. Which is just this. Get rid of that. Get rid of the coal, we don't need it. And that's freed up a nice bit of space to get a lot more belts. And let's get another stack of these as well. Do we have inserters? We have never enough inserters. Let's go for them. Please, only trees and rocks. Get rid of these. So you were batteries. I'm gonna shrink that down a bit, to be honest. We don't need that many. What else are we gonna need? Don't need that down there. That's already sorted. Up there. So you need cogs, you need cable, you need steel. And you need everything else. So we move this up one. And that can feed directly into here for the RoboPort. These two can come out here and can feed into this one. And you can dump into there. Keep 2 stacks. We'll never need more than 2. Even massive projects won't need more than 2. So if we Oh, how can we do this now? I do that. And we have copper and iron down here already. So I might just be able to cheat this, because this is not going to end up being the permanent plan for base. This is just to get all of the basic stuff we need to work on a bigger factory. Yeah, the last run through we had was just a let's try and win. So on this one, I just wanted to have fun. Right, so we've got you there, and we need gears there. You're getting made perfectly fine. Does need more gears. Try that. In the meantime, you just work on a bunch of the other efficiencies. A couple of productivity modules. See if we can't boost up these cog factory things a little bit. So productivity. It's going to be using a lot more power. But every now and then, we are going to get extras coming out. Would speed have been better? Probably. We can always swap one over. I suppose at some place I'm going to have to put in a factory that will start producing the bonus modules for us. Because right now, having to do them all by hand is a pain. Right, so roboports are working. We have got them. Oh wait, we only get 10 in a stack. Let's actually make that more. Right, so we need iron to come in. So do that. So iron and pipes go into there. And then we need steel and green circuits on the end. Let's do the full amount that I wanted. Game, don't lag from saving on me now. So you can come out there. You come out a little bit further back. You can merge you. So your frames, we needed this to be any of the leftover reds. Also going to want one of these. I have not planned out my spacing enough for this. So we can get one kind going in, which is a start. So construction box, we want frames, and we want stuff from there. And we scooch a bit of extra room here. Yes, just about. So you do that. And this is where we have to be awkward. So we want you to go into the next to you. And you need to pick up from behind diagonally from you. If we didn't have the mods that let us have like inserters going a little bit weird, that would definitely not work. Right, so we have engines, we have everything but that. So now we just need to make lubricant. And then we have got all of our bot production working, which is better than I expected, to be honest. Let's... What do we need for lubricant? We need heavy oil. Can we even make heavy oil yet? That is the question. The answer to that is no. So we need advanced oil processing as a priority. We're also going to need to make a large number of storage tanks. If I just do this, we're going to want a pipe going in for the heavy. That's that one. Right, heavy oil is done. So advanced oil processing, if you please. Right, so this is light oil going into there. This is heavy oil going into that one, which is perfectly lined up. Now we just need to make sure we get water. Hang on, are those the right pumps? They're not. We need these pumps. There we go. Now you are all going to be making lubricant. Now, I'm just going to sit here and steal some iron. Okay, before I do that, have I got storage containers somewhere? Yes, I do. A lot of them. And for that, I need a lot of steel. Wait, hang on. Stop that. That'll do, I think. We don't need that many, let's be honest. Right, so let's figure this out. We want a pipe coming out. And there we go, that's those moving. Um, Actually remembered that we have got... Oh, good lord. What in the world was that? Did I accidentally press the shit your stuff all over the place button? Let's move somewhere a little bit less painful for that. What did you just do, game? Okay. I clicked the wrong button. And naturally, some of the things that dropped out are the things I actually wanted to put in there. Right, let's try and pick this stuff up again. Oh, we've been killing biters. Let's get rid of some of this rubbish again. I do not need all the wall. I do not need that. I do not need that. I do not need ore or coal. I don't need wood. I don't need all this sulfur. And there we go. It's all gone. Right, so you are producing stuff. And you are being fed into there, which is wonderful. It means it's working. You could really do with some production boost, though. The big question is, can I... Yes, I can use productivity modules, see you. That is wonderful. To have another. We already have one of those, so let's go straight to that. And then add a speed one in here as well. Although it might actually be worth just doing 3 speeds. Ooh! The time has finally come. We need to expand the power grid before everything turns off. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Oh, I didn't set that to only do a few. Right, so we have engines, boilers, inserters. We have plenty of belts. Only thing we'll need to do is make a couple of extra offshore pumps when we get down there. Which is fine. So we need to go down for the power. I was going to the wrong water source. Then we're going to be lazy and copy everything we have there. I think pumping speed of 6, so that it's pumping half as fast as it can. Wait, hang on, no, this won't work. What am I thinking? Oh, wait, no. Undo all that. We need to move it over by 1. Okay. Get rid of the radar. We copy these ones. We can't have used all of those up. We had plenty of those. We took like 2 stacks of them. We're 10 short. Can we make them? No. Right side. A concrete warehouse is full. Oh no. I don't remember what you were going towards. We can't have you running out. Right, since we upgraded, let's make sure we have enough coal going down there. We do not want to be running out of this. Not until we have better power options. Which ain't going to come for a while now. There we go. And now, are you using... I think they are using the full amount that they can. I should really have thought about how we're going to upgrade these to the Roboport 2s. Right, so you're backing up, and so are you. What? Oh, it's the green and the red that's taking the time. Right, now it's efficiency 5. So I think short of just making all of these work at extra speed, we can swap them out for improved assemblers. But if we make 20 of those, and I'll do another 20 of the blues for the speed. Just need to get some more red circuits for that. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but we'll get there. And if whilst those are crafting, let's go and find these. Take both stacks. We're going to need them. Probably a good idea to dump out the yellow ones if we have any left. We're never going to use them. Likewise, we're never going to use assembler ones anymore. So at some point we do need to improve all of the science generation so far. This is minimal. And it's not working properly because we just do not have enough. We have enough input. They just don't have enough speed. So that's one step towards making them faster. Taking them from a 0.7 to a 1.25 crafting speed. Right, there we go. Everyone there has got one. You don't need two. You just need the one. And now we simply wait. Unless I feel lazy. Red circuits, green circuits. Make them for me. And then dump them here for me. Now I can have a drink in peace whilst the machines do the work for me. Let's see, what time are we? Well, it's actually almost time to go anyway. So let's wait until all of these blues have been made. Right, so that's all the productivity ones done. Let's make them faster at making the faster ones. Faster, faster, faster! Where's that? 6, so 2, 6, we need 4, 10 more. So once we're at 10, we'll dismantle everything. There we go. There we go. Now everyone is faster, and everyone also has extra productivity in there. Really could do with some more speed though, greens. Not really keeping up your end of the bargain and being quickly about this. But at least while that's going, everything else is stockpiling, so we can probably like not worry about any of this for now. But we have hit midnight, so we'll probably call it there. We have made some decent progress. We've, upgraded the oil to being the advanced. We've got the lubricant working, which is wonderful. AA. We have got the blue science and the military science running, as well as the green and red giant array. And we have also added in the start of our bot network. Yeah, we have started getting stuff. I mean, I think I might swap these round, to be honest. have the construction one there, and then have the logistics, because we want more logistics than construction. But what we can do now is start expanding these areas. So that next time we can start working on actually having the logistics stuff set up. So they can start doing their job. We also want to make sure that we have one of them connected to that repair one up here. So will you do that and that? What we can do now drop some of these towers around. Especially in this general area. Because now we should be able to set up some small little ways of transferring the data around, the bits and pieces around, like ammo, for example. No, I said data. My brain just died for a moment. But yeah, we'll call it there before I get more tired and start slipping up on words again. Let's see who is around. Again, thank you to Jazzy and Mono for those raids earlier. Oh, and there's no one that I know that's actually online. Everyone's asleep. Right, so we just get to call it there. So thank you everyone for watching. I always love a little bit of Factorio when I can't think of anything better to do. And we have made some good progress in this world. Almost to the point where we can start actually working on the sort of the big base plan that I wanted, which was using the Factorissimo factories. So until next time, which will be Saturday now. Don't know what we're doing. Curse Saturdays kind of stopped happening because we ran out of stuff that was interesting to watch. So depending on what's happening, it might be some more art, some more tabletop bits and pieces, depending on if Sheepa and the crew are around. And failing that, it might just be more games. We'll see. But until then, thanks everyone for watching. It's been fun as always. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.